Despite the king, the coin will be brought lower. The people shall rise against their king. Peace being then, holy laws made worse. Paris was never in such a great disorder. Within 10 days of the fall of the Bastille, crowds of French citizens lined up to view the former prison. Among the rubble, they found a plaque torn from the wall, on which lay Nostradamus's the prophecies from the extensive library amassed by the prison's inmates. Visitors could see that more than a quarter of a millennium ago, Nostradamus had written the very prophetic lines that were quoted at the beginning. However, no one paid much attention to the quatrains of the medieval mystic. Everyone was celebrating. The prevailing mood could be captured by the phrase "Here we dance," and indeed, a sign with that slogan appeared on the very spot 2 years later when the Bastille was finally demolished. Later, according to the revolutionary calendar, the month from June 19th to July 18th was named Messidor, meaning the month of harvest. It can be said that Bastille Day, July 14, 1789, indeed marked the start of a dreadful harvest. Very soon, thousands of people, including the king, the queen, and even the revolutionaries, found themselves on the guillotine. From the outset, the Bastille had a grim reputation. Its first prisoner was its creator, Hugues Aubriot, who personally laid the foundation stone of the future prison. This occurred after the coronation of Charles VI, known as Charles the Mad. To be fair, in the 15th century, the Bastille was used more as a royal castle. Only privileged criminals were held there. The Bastille was officially made a prison by King Louis XI. However, it continued to be used as a military fortress. Only under Cardinal Richelieu, known from Alexander Dumas's The Three Musketeers, did it become solely a prison. Nonetheless, it remained a prison for the wealthy. The notorious Marquis de Sade, sentenced to imprisonment for his provocative writings, arrived at the Bastille with a refined wardrobe, paintings, tapestries, a collection of perfumes, and a library of 133 books. Even more incredible, former inmates of the Bastille received a special pension. Voltaire, upon his release, was granted 200 livres a year. The writer Latude, famous for his books about the Bastille and several escapes from it, received 400 livres a year. Among the Bastille's prisoners were notable thinkers and writers such as Montaigne, Beaumarchais, and the enigmatic Man in the Iron Mask, first written about by Voltaire and later by Alexander Dumas. Today, on the site of the famous prison stands the Place de la Bastille, with the July column at its center, built by order of the last king of France, Louis Philippe the Citizen King. Before the column, there was a huge plaster elephant ordered by then General Bonaparte. Victor Hugo housed the youngest hero of his novel Les Miserables, Gavroche, inside this elephant. Bastille Day, first celebrated exactly 1 year after the storming, remains France's main national holiday to this day.